What is going on, my special beam brothers and sisters? We're back at it again with another figure review. This time we're going to be reviewing Demon Slayer's Akaza from BUZZmod. Hope you guys love it. He took me a while before I actually got him, but now that I got him, I can't wait to bust him out of the box, and let's get on to the review. Let's get it.
One's a company, two's a crowd, three's a party coming, move around like fresh when the school is out, when the booze is up, when the sun is down, enjoy the ride.
Okay guys, here we have Akaza out of the box, and he looks really good, just like how he does in the anime and in the movie. Right off the bat, you can see how his cloak or his little vest right there is of a fabric material. Now, I have said, like, from a lot of these BUZZmod figures, that I really don't like the clothes when they're made out of like a cloth material, but it fits him just well because you kind of want to manipulate it. Now, I do like the soft plastic that they are kind of using nowadays instead of the hard plastic when it comes to their clothes. If anything's hanging down, SH Figure Arts have made their mark, and they have been doing it, as well as Figma. So I just kind of wish it would have they would have implemented that with his vest, only because, you know, I just don't like how it bunches up and it just looks so unnatural and unnecessarily baggy. But with this, it fits him and it looks good. It was a little bit of a struggle putting it on him, but nothing too crazy. And I just want to take a just a chance, like, to go ahead and just talk about his overall appearance. His pink hair just looks really, really nice, just like how it does in the anime. His tattoos right there, or his lines that he has from the start of his head all the way to the bottom of his abdomen, they look really good. I don't know if they're super accurate, and you're able to take the vest off because right when you get this figure, he does not have the vest on him, so you kind of have to put the vest on him right when you take him out of the box. To me, I think where this figure really shines is his skin tone and the way the pink hair really contrasts off of his skin. And with that being said, his eyes are just like, they look gorgeous. I mean, what else can I say? It's just Demon Slayer. They do it really good. Demon Slayer being known for how their characters look for their eyes, it just looks really nice. And I like how his fingertips look red right there. And I try to recreate somewhat of the scene where he's trying to offer, what's his name? The Flame Hashira. Man, I'm drawing a blank. My boy Rengoku, like, he's trying to offer him, like, a chance to go ahead and become a demon. But if not, then you finna get these hands. And boy, did my boy Akaza did give him those hands. I mean, when it comes to Akaza, he's just strong, stubborn, and battle crazed. This dude, he just enjoys fighting, especially against like strong demon slayers. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, his appearance is just like, it's really cool. I like how they just kind of did him over that. And when it comes to the upper moons, I think he should be the upper moon 3. I don't know if he goes up or down a rank in the continuance of the manga, because I haven't really read the manga all the way through. But I'm just, when it comes to Demon Slayer, I'm just a sucker for the anime overall. Alright guys, enough rambling on. Let's get my boy Akaza off of the rotating stand and take a look at his articulation. So when it comes to my boy Akaza's articulation, everybody knows we start from head all the way down to his toes right there that are painted. So his head is on this special ball joint like they've been using with, let me see, let me go ahead and take off his face, that they kind of have been using with BUZZmod. And he has a floating back piece right there for the piece of his hair. So that's pretty nice right there. Put that back on. Oh, sorry. And you see the ball joint right there, or the neck where it connects. So it's able to go about down this much and up that much. But once you start putting on the head, you start to get a little hindrance. And then once you start to feel like the hindrance right there, you're going to be able to, let's see, bring his neck down about that much before you start to feel like some resistance. And then you're able to bring his head up about this much. So nothing too crazy. Let me see. Yeah, nothing too crazy. I feel like there's something loose right here. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Okay, no. Huh. I I felt like the head was gonna pop off, but no. Must be my imagination. Okay. So just keep your head still. So moving on down to the shoulders. Now, as I've told you, this vest can come off of him. Just go ahead and give you the design of that. So that's pretty cool. The vest can come off. Oh, and the vest is wired. I forgot to mention that in the beginning of the aesthetics. So the vest is kind of wired right there. It's wired right here at the bottom, as well as the back piece right there, and right here on the collar. So that's pretty good. So he's able to bring out his shoulders about this much. He can do the T poses. Let's see. Yep, my boy can do the T poses. This body is a lot like, what's his name? Inosuke. Inosuke's BUZZmod. This is like almost like a direct replica, but it just looks so good on him. I'm telling you. So he's able to lift his arm up about like this much before you start to feel some hindrance right there. But you can if you want to. It just kind of looks just a little bit weird. So let me see. You just kind of have to manipulate it in certain ways. And then he's got bends at the elbows. Oh, and you can swivel the elbow like this. Just to get some good range right there. So does he go to the gym? His forearm looks like it's in need of some assistance, but he's okay. Let's see. And then the wrist is just on a normal wrist swivel right there. Little ball joint. Okay. So now when it comes to his actual abdomen right here, so the top piece can go back out this much, and then it can go, let's see, about down this much. So nothing too crazy. Oh, this small tassel fell down. Oh, the thing about these tassels is that I might end up permanently putting them on there. I don't know what type of adhesive I might use. I don't like to use super glue only because it tends to get a little messy. If I do use super glue, I might use a toothpick so that way none of the glue shows on the outside. You just have to be really careful when using stuff like that. Like when you put these on, right? I'll show you. So you put these on and they're meant to like move around while you're moving the feet. But since it's kind of hollow on the inside, like anytime you move, let's see, because there's three parts. There's three parts to the abdomen. There's a top part. There's this middle part right here, which is basically the ab crunch. Let me show you. And it just fell again. So it's the ab crunch. Comes about down this much. And then back about this much, just using the ab crunch. And then he has the lower waist part. So three parts to this abdomen. So now once you start to move that bottom part, you look, I don't know if you can kind of see that. It kind of shows right there only because the waist piece is hollow. So it's going to knock those pieces out. And what I'm thinking of doing is just cutting off this peg piece. So that way it's flat, and then I could put them on there, and then they won't be falling off. But it looks like this one's going to keep falling off for the remainder of the review. But I'll try and keep it on. I won't try to move the waist that much. Oh, sorry. And like if you want to combine all the articulation on him, just using the bottom, the middle, and the top piece right here, you can get some pretty good range of motion right there. So that's nice. Put him back in neutral position. Now, when it comes to his waist, he doesn't really have any waist like moving side to side, only because of the shape right here. But he can move like this. Let me see. Yeah, he can move like that. So that's pretty nice right there. Same thing for the top. Moving on down to the legs. So what these are used for is like you can spin them or twist them, move them off to the side, and then the legs. See what I'm talking about right here? I don't know if you can see it. Yep, they're gonna tend to kind of come off. So I'll just kind of keep these off, so I'm not always putting them back on. They should have kind of been like this, like on the back, so that way they're kind of just stationed on there. And then look, it's like it's a soft plastic. They could have left these on. I mean, I get it that they didn't want no paint to rub, but still, I mean, I wouldn't have minded that. Anyways, he's able to come up that much, put his arm to the side, and then kick about that far. So that's not bad. So bends at the knee. You got to be careful with these. BUZZmod, one of my Giyus from BUZZmod, his leg is just super loose. But it was kind of super loose right out of the package, so I don't know what the deal is with that. So I'm really careful with these, only because they only are attached to this piece of the leg, and I don't know if I like that. So instead of being it like one whole thing and down in the middle, it's just only attached right here, and you could kind of feel it if you like move it like side to side. It's I don't know if I like that design. Aesthetic wise, it looks good, it looks perfect, but on a practical side, like it's not. I don't think I would have gone for that. Moving on down to the feet. Does he have a boot cut? No. I like these bottom, I don't know, feet bracelets. I don't know what they're called. If y'all want to go ahead and let me know what they are. So his foot comes down about this much, goes up about this much, and then you have toe articulation, and then he can move side to side, and then it also has the pivots. So pivots on his foot. So we like those. That's going to be it for the articulation for my boy Akaza. Now, I know everybody's been thinking about his accessories, so let's just go ahead and get into that. So now that we got Akaza just chilling over there, smiling and whatnot, let's just go ahead and get into it. So everybody knows we start with the faces. So the first face that we come across is this kind of, let me go ahead and get the zoom in right there. It reflects really nice off of the camera. I like that. So the first one that we have is this kind of like demonic, like, oh yeah, I'm finna get you, and just I'm happy battling you type face right here. As you can see, I just want to, let me see if I can get up close to see his eyes. As you can see, the eyes look so good. If they're, one thing I'll give it to BUZZmod is that when they make their characters' eyes, man, look at the amount of detail. I'm trying to hold it steady so that way it doesn't blur out. But look at the type of detail that's right there on the eyes. Done really, really, really nice. That's pretty cool right there. Let's see. Okay. So the next face that we get is this kind of like stern, like, oh snap, like he might give me trouble look. So this is this one right here. Kind of stern look. Looks really good. The mouth is done really nice. You can kind of see the gritting teeth right there. So that's done really good. And then the last head, or faceplate, I should say, that we get is this kind of like, I don't know, it looks like sad, or maybe like, oh, you don't want to become a demon type face. I don't know. But I am glad that they kind of included it. So that looks really good right there. I like the way that they did his eyebrows as well. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer. Yeah, the way that they did his eyebrows, really, really nice. He almost kind of has like two sets. Like one right there above his, I guess, his eye line, and then the other one right kind of sticking up, being more pronounced. So that's his face plates. Next, we're going to go ahead and start with the hands. He comes with a good array of them. So I ended up swapping the hands with what he has right now, but this is like a fisted hand, and the two fists that he already comes with. So he already comes with a pair of those. He comes with a pair of, let's see, kind of relaxed hands. Let me get this to focus. Yeah, so kind of relaxed hands right here. Nothing too crazy. You can kind of see the veins right there. Look really good, reflects nice. The blue on this reflects really nice in the light as well. So that's pretty cool. Next, we're going to kind of get this, oh, it's the hand that I had on him in the beginning of the video where he's kind of like, you know, hey, come join me. Come be a demon hand. So that's that one. That's the other pair that he gets with that. He gets, let's see, these open palm hands, but they're kind of like flared out. Like, oops, didn't mean to drop it. Like, kind of like stop or whatnot. A little bit of vein right there and on this one as well. My boy gets his nails done. Don't judge him. Next one are these kind of like, they look like weapon holding hands, but he doesn't have anything to hold. So, I mean, am I glad that they kind of included this? Yeah, why not? Because if I want him to hold something, like maybe create a scene where he takes one of the Hashira swords, I mean, why not? He's going to use it against them. And then we have these kind of, oh, like, I call these Goku hands because Goku, like, it doesn't matter what iteration or what type of Goku you get. You always kind of get these hands, like he's ready hands. Or like he could be picking something up. So that's that. And then the last pair of hands that we get are these kind of like, oh, this is when he does his like I forget what it's called. It's like the demon arts, you know? When he's going to activate pretty much what he's about to do when he fights Rengoku. So that's that. He never shoots a blast. So this is, I guess, the kind of ready hand before he does the technique. Then we're going to go on to his feet. I don't think these are really used for, like, how should I say? Let me get the focus better in right here. I don't think these are really kind of used for like him sitting down. The promo pics have him just like kind of kicking really high. So if you don't want to use the existing articulation to kind of do a high knee kick, or if he's about to kick, you can kind of put it to the side, and then his foot that's on him will go. You'll take the foot on him originally, and then you'll put it on this. So that's how that works, as you can see right there. And then these beads around his ankles are done really nice. And you get 2 pair of these, and they tell you which way to go. You have a right, and then you have a left one. So that is the legs. And then the last piece of accessory that we get are these effects. He comes with 2 pairs of effects. So this pair of effect that you kind of get, it's a nice not translucent. It's like kind of like a nice sky blue. Right here, looks really nice. And then you're able to take the hand off. The hand doesn't actually slide in here. It's the peg itself. So you're gonna put that on him, and then yeah, I would have liked it better if this kind of slid over the fist. You know, I'm not really a fan of just like kind of putting this on the peg, but still nice, still a nice effect. You can kind of see the whitewash right there. And that's for his fist. And then the last pair is these kind of other effects, but these are more for like his ankles right here. They kind of clip onto his ankles, so you'll have to kind of remove the ankle. No, you'll have to kind of remove the foot piece and then put this in place of it, and then you could put the foot back on as if he's kind of like about to do a powerful kick. And they're kind of like on these small, I don't know if you can kind of see it right there. It's reflecting a lot, but like a small ball joint right there. So if you're going to kick, you can have it kind of flared out or maybe tight. So that's pretty cool. I like that they added this. It's funny, like, who did not really get effect pieces were, who was it? I think it was Inosuke. Yeah, the BUZZmod Inosuke. I think he was kind of the only one that didn't get an effect piece, because I know Tanjiro got one from BUZZmod. I know my boy Giyu got one, and my other homeboy Rengoku, he definitely got one. But Inosuke was one of the only ones that didn't get a effect piece, and I remember being on the fence of either getting the Figma Inosuke or the BUZZmod Inosuke, but the BUZZmod one, to me, it is by far the best. It if you I already did a review on it. You guys should check that out if you're done checking this review out. I mean, to me, he is the better version of it. Head sculpt, body sculpt, the way how he stacks up against with everybody, it's one of the best figures in my opinion. But that's it for the accessories. I'm just going to go ahead and put as much as accessories as I can on him, get him in somewhat of a fire pose, and then I'll give my final thoughts on him. Sorry guys, one more thing I forgot to almost put in the video is that he actually comes with this base stand right here. One of the highlights of this figure is his compass right here. I don't know what this means. I mean, I've heard some talks like from my brother when he told me, oh, if once he has this compass, there's a reason that he kind of, I guess, activates it. I don't know what it means yet. I have not read the full manga, so I'd appreciate no spoilers in the comments. But yeah, it comes with this base stand. There's no peg hole on the bottom of it, but it's this nice kind of clear blue plastic with the white outlines on it. So if you kind of put some type of LED light under it, this thing would look so dope, just like in the promo pics on the back of the box. So yeah, just kind of wanted to put this in there. And here we have Akaza with as much accessories as I can put on him. As you can see, I put both the fist effects right there on his wrist pegs right there, and as well as his leg piece right there. I tried to get it in the shot just so you could see how it is. Now, I don't know if I'm doing them wrong as far as the foot piece effects, but it seems to me that they're kind of not all that secure that I thought it was. I probably have to go look back at the instructions and see what's up with that, but it's not really a secure fit. Only because the ankle part kind of slides out, so that way you could put the effect piece right there, but it's more like a floating effect piece because you have to put the leg or the foot right back onto the ankle joint right there. So just kind of throwing that out there. And as you can see, the tassel piece just kept falling off, so that was kind of a bummer. I will kind of clip it and then put some I don't know, some type of adhesive on there. I don't know if I want to put super glue, but like I said, I will put something on there so that way it can actually stay secure. My final thoughts on him is that you guys should definitely go get him. His body sculpt and the way how he moves, everything. My version came like really tight. The joints were nice, smooth, but also tight, so they felt secure. They didn't feel too tight that I needed to put hot water on them. BUZZmod really knocked the ball out of the park with this one. Akaza being one of my favorite, how should I say, upper moons, right there up with I forget the one with the two small sickles. He came out in the district arc at the very end. Had that homeboy was giving them the business. But anyways, I just want to do a side-by-side comparison real quick up against Akaza and who am I going to do? Oh, Rengoku, the BUZZmod Rengoku, just so that we can get somewhat of a size comparison. Okay, here I have both of them side by side. I don't have them standing straight up, but as you can see, the only reason I didn't want to do that is just because it took me forever to get Rengoku in this nice fire pose, and I have them all set up in my display, but I try to get his foot as straight up as I could get, and you can kind of see with the size comparison, it's good. There's no inconsistencies to me, in my opinion, with it. So yeah, as you can see, like, this is the famous scene, getting at it. Let's do it. So if you don't already own Rengoku, I also did a review on him if you guys want to check him out. But as far as Akaza, yeah, a solid figure, guys. Alright guys, that's going to conclude this video on Akaza from Demon Slayer. Let me know in the comment section below if he's going to be a pass or grab. Major Piccolo shout out to everybody supporting since day one. And like I've said, the channel is lazy, but the movement ain't.